Hello, guys. Welcome to the show. This is a rendition of my Brave on Video podcast. I've been doing it live lately and I've been really enjoying it. Around 2 years ago, I decided that I wanted to do this live because I was having such great conversations and I realized that as much as I would interview people and find so much joy in the moment, I wanted to actually do that live so I can bring that to you guys. And so this is why I've been doing it like this. But in this episode, we are talking about why everyone is moving from Claude from ChatGPT, sorry, over to Claude. I hope that my title reflects that, or I will have to change it. When we are done, I'm going to put some air on here. We're live. I think we're live on Instagram. Hey, y'all. I see everyone on Instagram. Say hi. Also, of course, we're running this live stream on YouTube as well. So we're hanging out on YouTube. If you want a, beautiful high definition version of all of this, then definitely check us out over on YouTube where we're hanging out. And you guys know I love seeing your comments. If you're watching the replay, definitely say hello, friends. You know that I love talking to you guys, especially while we're doing the show. You guys ask so many juicy questions and all of that jazz. I have my notes here today, so you guys know I will be digging into all the things because today I have a few things that I want to talk to you about. Obviously, we're going to speak about what's on the docket. Of course, Claude to ChatGPT or ChatGPT to Claude, right? So we're going to talk about that. We are also going to talk about how are you guys feeling about social media? I want to check in because I feel like sometimes there's so much going on social media. We're wondering how do we keep up with it all? Okay, so that is one of the things that we're going to talk about. Hey, Daniel, hello. You made the switch today. So I'm going to talk about how I started talking about this in 2024 on Threads. If you guys follow me on Threads, I'm always talking about what I'm using, all the tools that I'm loving, and I do it in real time. So I'm taking you guys back to 2024 when I was initially speaking about Threads. I'm going to show you those threads and we're going to talk about it. Okay, so I'm really excited. Is it Demaria or DeMaria? Hey, DeMaria, Demaria, let me know, please. I would love to know. Yes, have you been wondering the same thing? I'm really excited because I want to really talk to you guys about it. It is so important. Hey, media, it's so good to see you here. So good to see you guys. Okay, let me tell you, I'm also talking about today on the docket. We're discussing storytelling and communities, and I have something really juicy to share with you guys. I've shared it with my email list already, but I am traveling with you guys this year. And so I want to iterate on that and tell you why I decided to provide that experience. I'm going to tie it into lessons that we're talking about when it comes to social media and content creation. I am so excited. Of course, we're going to talk about what I have coming up for you, how I can help you for free and for the low this month and next month. And what else? I want to talk about some tools I've been loving as well. You guys know I cover cameras and such on the channel. And so you guys know, I don't know if you can see it clearly. Of course, my camera's trying to focus on my face, but let me tell you something. This camera, I can't put it down. And so we have to talk about it. We have to talk about it. We have to talk about two other cameras as well, but we'll get into that as we go along in the show. You guys know I love talking about cameras, how to capture yourself, what to create, what to say, and all the juiciest things. But let's dive into the goodness that we are jumping into today because I feel like it's something that a lot of people are wondering, right? D Maria, I've got you. Okay, I'm gonna put that on screen so everyone else knows because you guys know I'm all about community here. D Maria. Okay. So here's what I want us to talk about today. So 2024, as time would have it, right? I was actually speaking about Claude, right? So you see this post here. And I put it in the ChatGPT part of threads because I was like, everyone has to know this. So my thread was essentially, do you guys think ChatGPT would be upset if I asked it to rewrite this answer as if it were Claude? And I'll explain what I meant by that. Claude is so much better at writing. What are your thoughts on this? I was wondering if anyone else was having the same experience that I was having because Claude is so great for so many things. So, of course, people were in the comments. We're now in 2026, and I see some of my people that I really adore, like Jamar here on screen, Kesha, let me see, Kay. Like, so many great people answered inside of this thread. But let me tell you guys, it is 2026, and now finally, everyone is making the switch. And some people are in here and wondering, girl, what do I do? And I'm going to break it down for you because I feel like a lot of people are sharing. You guys know I like to clear things up on this show, especially when I go live. We get into all the tea. I feel like when people are sharing this, there some people are looking for clout. Okay. And so, of course, I want to tell you guys the truth. And so, guess what, y'all? These two platforms are great at different things. So I want to say I've probably been using chat for 3 or even possibly 4 years. I've been using it for a while. I've built systems, GPTs, all the things on chat. And I've also done so much on Claude as well. And lately, which one am I using more? Claude. I even used to have my assistant using chat. And so I opened up a whole new Claude account for her so that we can start using Claude as well. I'll tell you what I love using Claude for. I feel like Claude is just more artistic and it takes its time. Okay. It takes, and I'm going to share cons too. So wait for those. Claude takes its time. Claude is able to learn your voice a lot better. So if you are here and you're watching, you're a coach, consultant, creator, social media manager, you're on social media, you're selling something, you're selling courses, programs, services, whatever it is that you are selling, you want to use Claude for your marketing, especially when it comes to your messaging and such. Claude is absolutely amazing for that. And if you're here and you're watching the replay or in the comments, let me know what you think about Claude as well. So Claude is so good for that. Like the way Claude and I go back and forth on something, listen, we go back and forth and in a good way. I feel like sometimes when I'm using chat, I have to say, did you read this answer? Did you read this response? Did you even read what I gave to you? Like, what's going on here? I feel like I have to do that less with Claude. I feel like Claude just really is able to think critically and it is much more creative. So the output from Claude sounds much less generic. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone watching, but it sounds so it it listens, y'all. Especially if you feed it your tone or the way that you naturally speak. You guys know one trick that I've shared multiple times is talking into your AI, right? So I want you to talk into it versus typing into it because when we are marketing and sharing things, we want to mimic our voice, the way we speak, the way we sound. And so you're able to talk into your AI so that I can understand exactly who you are, how you sound, all of that jazz. Not too much now. Y'all know how I feel about AI. Um, Use it for some things, but not for everything. Don't duplicate yourself. I'm just not a believer in that in this moment right now. Y'all have to really sell me really hard for me to feel that way. And I'm speaking about like AI buddy or an AI clone. We I'm not there yet, y'all. Okay. But yeah, you can use AI in other ways that are so helpful for you. And I want you guys to be able to make a great decision on what you should be using what for. Now, for me, I feel like chat, on the other hand, it has its pros and cons. One con that Claude has is that it will limit you. Okay, I remember one of our community members. Actually, she's in our coaching program, Angelina. Angelina says Claude acts as if it's being paid by the hour. So Claude will cut you off. Okay, so if your thread is going for too long, Claude will cut you off. Versus chat doesn't really cut you off. You can speak to chat all day. But I also feel like, Claude is giving us really good output. So for me, if I never use Claude last minute. Let me just say that. Because if you use Claude last minute, if you're trying to wrap up a project and finish it to submit it in a certain time, or you're about to teach in a certain time, you cannot depend on Claude to give you all the answers that you need. Okay. I mean, of course, you can extract from one chat and start a fresh one, but Claude will cut you off. It'll give you a limit of how much you can get from it. ChatGPT doesn't really do that. So, one way that you can help with that is you can figure out things with chat initially and then take that conversation over to Claude. Now, there are things that chat is really good at. Right. So when it comes to just much more analytical things, I will give that to chat first. And then I can get into Claude and get into all the things. And you guys let me know. This is just how I have been using it. And so I still have both subscriptions. I have not canceled chat completely because I feel like chat has its place and Claude has its place. And I think a lot of new people are moving over to Claude and they're excited, but they don't actually know the pros and cons of both tools. And that time limit is a big one, right? So, okay. See, Mix said here, I hit the time limit with Claude a few times. Yes, no one is sharing all of this. Like, you have to really weigh your pros and cons as well. Hey, Alex. Hey, guys. Hey, Good It's so good to see you guys on. Alex, I sent you a message. I know, listen, it's been a busy week. So, I sent you a message. I think it was last night or this morning. I cannot remember. But check it and let me know. So yeah, so these are things that we want to pay attention to for sure. I like to disclose I am on the paid plan for both because I like to have access. Right. If you guys have any questions, any specific questions, I'm happy to answer them. But I wanted to share with you how I use them and how I use both. One thing that I don't like is that you can't create GPTs necessarily with Claude because in some of my programs, I have GPTs for you guys to make things so simple. And I created them through chat years ago. But yeah, I don't think I could do that with Claude. And I know a lot of people are leaving chat and moving to Claude. So I don't know. That's one thing that I'm going to have to figure out. Maybe I might share the public process of figuring that out as we get ready to launch the Camera Confidence Challenge again, which is coming up really soon. I will speak to you guys about that in a little bit. But I wanted to touch on that. Next thing on the docket, guys. Let's talk about social media burnout and feeling tired when it comes to social media. And this is where I want to hear from you guys. If you're watching live, if you're watching the replay, how are you feeling about social media right now? I feel like there is so much overconsumption happening with a lot of people. And that is something that I went through years ago, and really had to start putting up guardrails for myself. So I spoke to you guys about this a while ago. Nikki Saunders, it's Nikki. She put me on to Brick. So that has been really helpful. I bricked my phone and that has been a game changer. That has been one of the biggest things that for me that helps. So sometimes I might tap into my iPad just to check in on things or respond to questions and things like that. But I feel like, and I've always said this, right? I like having an iPad and a phone because I can actually catch myself when I'm scrolling social media for too long with a heavy iPad in my hand versus your phone. I feel like our hands just get used to our phones, and that's not always fun. So that is something that you want to think about. Kanikwa said, I completely moved over to Claude. I love it, Kanikwa. How are you enjoying Claude? Claude is glorious. Okay. I was just sharing before you came in that I have been screaming from the mountaintops in 2024. So I showed a thread. It was July 21st, 2024. I started sharing about threads online. I love this. D. Maria said, social media feels like information throw up. I get it. Hey, Rhonda, it's so good to see you. Listen, I get it. It can feel really overwhelming. And I think it's so important for us to, first of all, not pick up our phones the first thing in the morning. That can really become uh, really stressful. And I feel like this is why I stopped picking up my phone first thing in the morning because I realized that I was giving everyone else control of my day versus me having control of my day. Right now, a lot of people are using a lot of fear based tactics on social media for everything, the news, the fact that they feel like, oh, you're not growing, you're failing at life. This is where you're supposed to be at 40, just all the things. And I realized that for me, when I wake up, I'm an empath, y'all. I can't soak up that kind of information the first thing for the day because that will kind of rule my day. I will move forward with that energy. And so I realized that for me, social media is not a safe space for me to be on until I ground myself. So I need to say my prayers. I need to meditate. I need to journal. I need to center myself. And then I can get on social media when I'm already in control of my being and my intentions for the day. Setting intentions is so important. So I feel like that helps me a lot. I have to ground myself. If I don't ground myself, then my day it belongs to social media, or it belongs to the thoughts of somebody else, or what somebody else thinks about me or my life. And so I can't trust that. And everyone is different, but I'm just telling you guys what works for me, right? Danielle said social media is heavy these days. And at the same time, it's such a beautiful place to find and build community, which is what we're talking about next. Danielle, listen, friend, you are always so on it. And you're absolutely right. It's so crazy because on social media, sometimes we attend 3 or 4 funerals for the day. We see people who are struggling, people who have a lot going on. Someone might come on crying. Like, it's just a lot. And then in the same note, someone just hit, a crazy milestone in their life, or it's somebody's birthday, or somebody's kid accomplished something and they're sharing it. Man, I don't think we were built for this, especially if you are a creator. I want you to be really intentional about the way that you are consuming content, because that is also going to control your output. I think the faster you understand this, things begin to make a big difference. Kaniqua said, social media is a lot. I rarely log in. I do threads, but everything else, 15 minutes a day max. I love that, Kaniqua. And the other thing is, girl, I had to give myself a time limit for threads too, because threads is also turning into this beautiful space for community. I feel like threads is one of the places where I see the least craziness. Not, well, yeah, it's the place that feels the most safe right now for me on social media, which is also a trope, because then I'm like, I want to be on threads all day. Okay. Threads is my jam right now. It's been my jam for a while, but listen. Rhonda said, I started listening to audiobooks so that I don't have to get on social media. Rhonda, that is so good. Listen, whether it is audiobooks, whether it is using like the actual Spotify or Apple apps for your podcasts, or YouTube if you can manage. I don't have YouTube blocked on mine because I love listening to specific things as I get my day going. But you saying audiobooks just shows it's really about you being intentional about what it means to you, or, how you can use it. Because y'all, not low key, social media is an addiction. And if you let it go too far, it will keep you, caught up in everybody else's world or business and not yours. And that's not what we're here to do. Okay. Let me see. Alex said, I agree. I'm working on not keeping my phone on my nightstand. That part, so that I don't get on social media before I go to bed or wake up to reach for it. Absolutely. Okay. So, y'all, listen, if you are feeling a bit burnt out on social media, be sure to take your intentions into your own hands, right? Or your intentions that you're setting for your day, it's yours. You set the pace. Okay. Don't let the pace set you, because it will chew you up and spit you out. And we don't want that. Okay. All right. Next on the docket. If you are really looking to, especially if you're a creator and you're also feeling burnt out on social, you're a business owner, or you're looking to promote your business online, let's talk about storytelling, y'all. So for years I've been teaching the Camera Confidence Challenge, where we really get into stories. We get into 4 types of stories in the Camera Confidence Challenge. And if you want my free guide with all of my prompts to extract those stories out of you so that it does not feel like you are struggling to get people interested or to sell or to stand out on social media, go to my Instagram. or if you're on Instagram watching right now, comment the word unique. UNIQ is going to tell you exactly what to say when you are on camera. If you're confused about what to say, or if you're confused about how to tell stories, it's no fluff, guys. Okay. UNIQ. If you do comment it on YouTube, I will come back in the comments and go to the comments, and I will share the link for my free guide with you, right? I think I can't even remember how many prompts we have in there, but it's probably 100. You guys know I like giving you proper things. Okay. So if you're hearing all about storytelling on social media lately and you're still confused, comment unique, UNIQ. Daniel just did it. So I'm going to highlight his comment, UNIQ. Okay. And literally, it's created because you are unique. You're a unique being. And I want to make sure that you get it. Let me see. Am I saying the right word? Hold on, y'all. Because my assistant set these up. I believe it's unique. Daniel, if you can check your DMs, maybe it's not unique. Maybe it is. Hold on. We have a few. I think that's it. I think it's unique. Let me see. This is what happens when you're live, right? I believe it's unique. If it's not unique, it's another. It's not unique, y'all. It's list. LIST. I think it's list, right? So if you comment list, let me see. Let me see. Yeah, it's list. Sorry, Daniel. Thank you so much. Okay. Y'all know how it goes live when you're doing something live. It is list actually. So you get a list of, is it list, y'all? However, comment and I will come back and I will send the link to you. But what it is just a full guide with stories. So I like to tell 4 types of stories when I am creating. And the reason why I did it this way is because it really helps me to just come up with something on the fly, which is, I feel like, what a lot of us struggle with, right? So when I think about storytelling, the first one, so it is the unique method. I created it years ago and I shared it with you guys because a lot of people ask me all the time, Zaylee, how are you able to create content all the time? Like, what's going on? And I'm like, okay, let me tell you guys exactly how. So U stands for uncovering your stories. And these are stories that you like people don't know about you, right? They're deep stories. For example, Daniel has some stories that I know about him, but it's because we've worked together on a one-to-one basis. And every time I see him, I don't think about the person that people see when they just met. Right. I think about the stories that I know about him. And so, because of that, I am so connected to him. Anything he's posting, I'm interested. I want to know. And it's kind of like friendship, right? You get to know people on a deeper level, especially because we're on social media. So that is one thing that you want to do, y'all. Uncover stories that people don't necessarily know about you. The N, navigating your industry. A lot of us are not sharing. First of all, a lot of people come to me and they don't know what's going on in their industry, right? They don't know what is going on in their industry specifically. They don't know the books that are happening in their industry. They don't know, not books that are written in their industry right now. They don't know, the podcasts that are at the top of their industry. They don't know the other people, their competition or community. They don't know any of these things, and it's so good for you to always have an idea of what's going on in your industry, and not only an idea, a perspective about what's going on in your industry, right? um Daniel said, and I need to work with you again because you changed my life. Daniel, listen, I appreciate you so much. So listen, I am here whenever you're ready. You please let me know. Okay, let me see. It is Liz. Thank you, Daniel. Okay, so I want you to think about uncovering stories that you've never shared that can help people to get to know you on a deeper level. And if you download the guide, you will see exactly what I'm speaking about. You don't have to tell all your business, honey, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, navigating your industry is very important as well. So what are you sharing based on your industry, and how are you navigating that industry? How are you showing up and letting people know who you are, why you are here to say what you have to say. And this is for my people. First of all, the people that come to me are people who are experts in their industry and have been for many years. but they're lost as to how to show up on camera or on social media, or they're lost as to how to really relay their messaging, right? These are things that we want to think about. So I just want to say that for sure. Okay, so the I in unique is for incorporating everyday experiences. A lot of us don't know how to do that. For me, and the reason why I created it in this way is because I can just think of an everyday experience, a routine I have, something that happened to me today. I know instantly in my content brain how to break these things down easily so that if I'm on live, I can easily think about an everyday experience that I've been having, or an experience that I had today that I can tie back into a story about what I'm sharing, right? This way, people lean in and they listen and they want to know more. And so it's not only about buy my thing, but you're literally building a deeper relationship. And you can cycle these. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Last one is your quest for authenticity. A lot of experts, we know we're out there and we've been teaching the thing for so long. And this is where the, I don't want to say the younger demographic on socials, but yes, the younger demographic on, this is where they are eating us alive. Okay. They are sharing their quest for whatever it is they are processing or going through or trying to accomplish right now. And they are eating us alive because a lot of us don't know how to articulate what experience we're on or what journey we are on. What are we looking for? What is our quest right now? Right. So, an example of a quest would be if I was, someone that was looking to book out my home decor services, but I decided spring, it's March, and right now everyone is building maybe their patio, right? Or rebuilding their patio. Everyone is thinking about gardening and creating a garden on their patio. That's me, y'all. But like the journey of that, a lot of experts only think in completion because we've done the thing easily and effortlessly for so many years that we're not sharing a quest or a journey. We're not taking people on a journey. We only want to give information, expertise, expertise. Think about it. Okay. So in our Camera Confidence Challenge, I go through all of this in depth with you, and we support you for a week while you're creating, brainstorming, posting, and all the things. But I'll tell you when that's coming up. For now, download the free guide that dissects all that I just told you on here so that you are able to dig deeper into who you are as an expert, a consultant, a creator, small business owner. These things are really what people are using to stand out right now. And I made it in an easy and simple way for you. Of course, I'm going to talk my head off on this live stream. Doc said, sis, I'm using Stampede Social over ManyChat. It works on YouTube comments too. Thank you for that, Doc. See, listen, my community, y'all be coming through. Okay. I will definitely check out Stampede. And yes, we need that over on YouTube. We need help on YouTube. I wonder if it works on YouTube Live, Doc. That would be a question that I have. Okay, let's talk about tools because you guys know this is one of my favorite parts of all the things, right? So I spoke to you guys about the Action 6, right? So I should have put up a B cam today, but I did not have the time. This camera, y'all, it is just so easy and simple to use. And we're in the era of the wide angle. Have y'all noticed that? I want you guys to let me know. Have any of you guys noticed that? So when I say the wide angle, what I mean is we are using cameras or lenses that allow for us to see more of what's going on in the background. And for some reason, that creates trust, y'all. Okay. So people like being able to snoop and see like, what's back there? What's going on back there? Right. And so, even for me now with streaming, now I have a wider angle for streaming, for live streaming. Right. So, also, what a wide angle lens or camera does, it allows for you to be close to the camera. So back in the day with the lenses or the cameras we were using, we would have to be so far in order for you to see, like half of our bodies. I remember I used to actually film with a 50 millimeter lens, y'all, in a small apartment. We have grown. Okay. But now with a wide angle, I'm literally so close to my camera. I can touch you guys if I wanted to, but you still get to see a lot of me. Right. And so that is one thing that I absolutely love about the Action 6. And it's a bit different from the Osmo Pocket. Now I film with the Osmo Pocket and I'm like, why is it so tight? So hopefully the Osmo Pocket 4 comes with just a wider angle. I feel like we're asking for everything from the Osmo Pocket 4, right? But DJI, if you're listening, we need a little more room. Okay, please, we do. Kaniqua said, can we use Bcam live when we stream using Riverside? Do you know by chance? Kaniqua, I do not know because I have not tried. But I will say, even the way I use Riverside, so I use Riverside with Ecamm, which I'm probably not supposed to do. Ha 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 ha. But you guys know how much I love Ecamm as well because I'm a Mac user. So I use virtual cam inside of Riverside. And so if I have two cameras connected, and I switch my cameras, it shows up in Riverside. I don't know if that makes sense, but that is how I use it currently. But I can test that to see if you can go live with a B cam because that would be just amazing, right? I use a second cam on pre-recorded through Riverside. So I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do it with live as well. I don't know. That's something fun for me to test. Okay. Doc said yes. Yes? Are you saying yes to that question, Doc? Okay, so I'm loving just using this, and you guys are seeing me create shorts about it. It is chef's kiss. I've been having fun with it. That's the thing. I want to have fun with my content. And I think when you're having fun with your content, it just shows in so many ways. I also have a Telesin cage on it right now. So if it does look a little bit different to you, it is because of that. Or it probably looks a little bit bulkier. It's because of that. Okay. Second thing that I have been having so much fun with, y'all, is my Fujifilm X-E5 camera. Yo, listen, this camera is just everything. I should have set up a V cam today, right? I definitely should have done that. But you guys, I have been having so much fun with this camera, but it's more photography fun. And the videos from this camera are chef's kiss, but we all know that this camera comes with a little bit of a price tag. So for example, I think this camera is probably under $500 for sure, right? I should know, but but this one is, I think my purchase came up to over 2K. But this is such a fun camera. It's not for everyone, but I have been loving shooting with it lately. I actually had some family in town this Saturday. So my cousin and his wife and their baby came to Dallas. We had so much fun. We went to the botanical gardens. Guys, they had tulips. Okay. And it's so crazy because my cousin's wife, she loves tulips. And my cousin and I don't even know, by telepathy or something, had the same camera, the same Fuji camera, which is wild. But we were able to get such gorgeous photos in that, in the fields of tulips. I'll see if I can show you guys a few pictures before I get off. But yeah, but I also shared pictures in my stories today too. Right? Caleb said camera twins. Listen, I'm just so in love with it. Thank you so much, PSS Creative Media. I appreciate you. You're so kind. Okay. Doc said Stefan or Steven used Ecamm with virtual cam to make most of the tutorials. Is that the Riverside person, Doc? Is that the person that does the Riverside channel videos? I don't know, Doc. You have to give us a tea. So we're getting live tea here. Okay. Caleb, the video looks like a movie. I was blown away. Okay. It literally, the only thing is for still video, it's perfect. I wouldn't use it for, moving around because the image stabilization is non-existent. But let me tell you, it looks like a short film. So, yes, you should play around with video. Okay. Well, hey Caleb, come to come to YouTube. Okay, wait, but Doc, are you gonna answer our question? Okay, yes. Okay. So okay. So but this is the thing. Hey, Stony Grandma. Wait. So you're saying he used Ecamm Virtual Cam to make the videos, but she's asking if you're able to use two cams in Riverside specifically. So you guys are on YouTube, but you guys are in different streams. So somebody's in the shorts feed and somebody's in the long feed. I'm talking to Caleb and Doc. Okay. Stony Grandma said, nice to see cameras. You made me realize I miss photography. That's another thing that I am really leaning into this year. I used to take so many photos, you guys. Like I used to love taking photos. I used to love taking just photos on general, like selfies. Like I've been taking like really dramatic selfies for so long, and or self portraits, I'd like to call them, or I that's what I used to call them. And so I stopped years ago. And so I started back recently. And I have been enjoying just going back to the joy of photography and taking pictures and documenting. So, you know, that's, I love that for that. So it's so good to see you, Stony Grandma. Yeah, you guys are on two different streams. So Doc said I got the XM5 and the X106. Fuji cameras are they're just too good. They are just too good. Okay, next camera that I have been loving, and I actually got a new lens for it. Y'all, I need to stop. I really do need to stop. Like, I'm about to give Rio the password to my Amazon and just, yeah, log off. So, this, my friends, hopefully that you are seeing it. This is the Canon, and I have a little tripod on it. So hopefully you guys are seeing it. Of course, it's not in focus. This is the Canon EOS RV, sorry, EOS R50V. And so this camera I have been using a lot as well. And I just got a wide angle lens for it that I'm really, really excited about. This is a really, and you can see it's literally a little vlogging setup. So I got a wider angle lens for it because I'm excited to test that out. I am starting a new channel and I really want to practice filmmaking over on that channel. I feel like on this channel, we get to talk, we get to kiki, we get to learn, we get to do all the tutorial-y things. But what I'm loving about creating that new channel is it's going to allow me to create and then really come back and share what I'm learning or doing versus because you know YouTube is so weird. I would love to do all of that on this channel, but YouTube just doesn't work like that. But also, it gives me a chance to create the things that I would just create in a heartbeat. And so I like to say, and a lot of you in my DMs also ask this, I like to say different audience, different channel. So that's a completely different audience. It's more of lifestyle, beauty, me turning 40 years old, which is wild. All of the things that you guys ask, where did you get your glasses, what are you wearing right now, where are you getting your jewelry, all of those things will go on that channel. Of course, Rio and I are going to vlog a lot on that channel as well, and this channel is literally for camera confidence, social media, camera tips, all of the things that we really love that are not about our life, right? So for me, I'm excited because it also allows me to open up my funnel a bit. I used to blog all about beauty and I stopped to build this. And now that this is in such a beautiful, comfortable place, now I can take the time and create for the love of creating over there. And, you know, here I create for this is your channel. I tell you guys all the time, this is your show. This is your show. This is not my show. So that's what I'm really excited about in this season. Daniel said, I need to know what lighting is in your room. I also understand I'm never going to look as fly as you, but that lighting is on point. Daniel, you can. You definitely can, first of all. I am releasing a mini course about exactly like everything that I'm using here because it is so simple, friend. It is kind of crazy. And actually, what I will do is after I get off this live, I will share a reel because I have a reel based on it. Um, yeah, I will share that and I will actually remember to send it to you, Daniel. So you'll see if when you see the back end of this setup, you're gonna be like, There's no way. There's no way. So I'm gonna because I have a video that I created already that I just didn't edit. So I'm gonna edit it tonight and put it out. But it's literally me showing you my desk. So I will send it to you. It's pretty simple. It's a pretty simple setup. So make sure you're following me on Instagram because I'm going to put that on Instagram. Yeah. Friend, don't make me blush on the live stream. But I will actually, and then I have a deeper dive of a course that's coming out. But also, I did a video last week on YouTube where I also showed this. Danielle, I will send you those two things. Right. Doc said iEcam works anywhere a normal camera works. It's our secret source. What is iEcam? What are you? Are we getting like exclusive secrets, or were you just saying eCam works anywhere? What, what is this, Doc? Is this another another? Are you spilling some more tea? Okay, Stony Grandma said it's exciting, and I'm wanting to get into filmmaking, especially because you are creating content already. You know, all of this stuff is so like I don't know. This is I feel like now is the best time to. First of all, let me just share this because this is also something that helped with my thought process of launching another channel. And my husband was the one who shared with me, like, you don't have anything that you just do for the creative sake of it. And that is true, right? Because I turned what I loved into a business. And as much as I absolutely love it, and I do, because every day I wake up excited to do this, but I it's still connected to numbers and analytics and all those things, and I don't have anything right now to just flex my creativity, you know. So that's really why I thought about it in this way. Okay. Doc said I need you and brother-in-law to come vlog y'all's trip to Honolulu and hang out with me. Yes. Speaking of which, did I speak about Bali yet? Did I speak about Bali? I don't think I did, but Doc, we would definitely do that. Okay, don't tempt us. Or maybe our next Camera Confidence retreat can be in Honolulu. But we are hosting a Camera Confidence retreat, you guys. Listen, this is going to be in September of this year. We are so excited. We released early bird spots to our email list. I already have a lot of people DMing me, and spots are going already. If you want to come to Bali with us, so it's both Rio and I, if you have a camera that you've been wanting to learn how to use, if you've been a bit shy when it comes to content creation, if you want to see the process live and direct with two creators who run a full-time business together, I want you to join us in Bali. Right now, I only want to take 8 people right now because I don't know. Do you guys know that I'm an introvert and I'm super shy? I am. You know how long people have been asking me to do something like this and I have not? Okay, because I'm an introvert and I'm really shy. However, 8 spots. So it's gonna be 8 of us for now. I don't know. I think we have a way larger amount that I'm not. I don't know, y'all. I think I'm gonna do 8 spots. So right now we have early bird. I want to travel with you guys. I want to spend time with you guys. I want to get to know you guys even better. I'm doing a Q&A on Wednesday all about the trip. On the Q&A, I'll talk about like what each day is about. I think it's 7 days. And so we have a lot of exploring. So you'll want to use your camera. I don't care if you have your Osmo Pocket 3 or your phone, because that was a question that we got today as well. I want to do this with you. And so if that is something that you're interested in, please send me a DM. Or if you're on our email list, you already got emails. But imagine us being together in Bali. Imagine you learning how to use your camera and having professional help in order to do so. It is going to be magical. So if you want to know more about that, on Wednesday at 6 p.m., I'll be live and we'll be talking about Bali, which is really exciting. Okay. Okay. Doc said eCam. Okay. I was like, iEcam sounds cool. Like, is that a new product? But yes, you can use eCam anywhere, in which I will probably be streaming from Bali as well so that you guys can see. Exactly what it is. But I'm really, really excited. Of course, you will be taken care of. It's going to be an absolutely and I just feel like I attract vibey people, you know? So if you want to learn something new and vacation at the same time with a group of dope people, then I want to have you there. So send me a DM if that is something that you're interested in. I would love, love, love to have you. Sorry, eating. Caleb is an introvert until we hit the dance floor. Caleb is not an introvert. Caleb, are you an introvert? Are you still here? I can't see you being an introvert. I don't know. Guys, listen, it's been so much fun chatting with you guys. I'm loving going live. I'm going to be live every Monday at 6 p.m. just in case you wanted to know. Of course, I'll go live throughout the week as well because I love being live with you guys, but these juicy live streams, I feel like, this is and they're going to get even better as we go along. Rio and I are figuring out our setups. So, Caleb, you're not an introvert. I cannot see you being an introvert. I don't know. I'm an introvert. I am such an introvert, guys. It is absolutely crazy. So let me go edit that video so I can put it up so that Daniel's not like, Zaylee, what's going on? And I just think quietly and speak when spoken to. Friend, that makes a lot of sense. I do the same, but I'm an introvert. Whenever I leave somewhere where I've been peopling all weekend, actually. And I don't know why I was so exhausted yesterday and today, but it's because I've been peopling all weekend. And now I am like tired. Okay. So sometimes I forget about the after effects of being an introvert, and that's the whole thing by itself. However, y'all, I love you guys. I appreciate you all for being here. And I'll chat with you guys later. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to pop into my DMs. If you do have any questions about anything I spoke about today, I appreciate you guys so, so much. If you're watching the replay, say hello, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good night, y'all. Bye.